Good morning. Welcome back to A Life Worth Living. I'm Frederick Groth, and I believe that God has a plan and purpose for everyone. I have a message of hope and truth to show you a life worth living. So this morning, we are in Numbers chapter 20. And this is sort of an account of consequences. And that's what we'll talk about this morning. Consequences. See, in life, everything we choose has a consequence. Everything we do has a consequence. Everything we say has a consequence. We need to understand the value, the importance, the power of our actions, our choices, and our words. In Numbers chapter 20, we find the death of Miriam, the first worshiper of Israel. She led Israel in worship when God gave them victory. She was the one on the front lines leading the women with tambourines and dancing and singing and praising God for what he had done. But because of unbelief, because of disobedience, because of rebellion, the choices, she never made it to the promised land. Aaron was not far behind her in the list of people that passed away in the wilderness those 40 years. We must understand consequences have a great weight upon us. Now, consequences are neither bad nor good. Consequences are a direct result of an action, a choice, or words. They're the result. Consequences are the result. So, 1 plus 1 equals 2. Consequence is the 2. By putting this choice with this choice, you get this result. We must learn to keep our minds, to guard our minds, to really develop our minds in personal growth, in spiritual growth, in physical growth, because if we allow ourselves to fall into the trap of bad choices, we will pay the consequence of those bad choices. I have a print shop and I do casket inserts for a couple different funeral homes in the area, and it really bothers me when I have to do an insert for someone who is young. And recently I did an insert for someone who had overdosed on drugs, a young lady leaving behind a little boy. How terrible the consequences of those actions. We must process our own lives and try to realize the consequences of our actions. We really are driven by consequences. So this morning, let me ask you, are you going to be like Miriam, who started out great, the leader of worship, the leader of the ladies who would go out and dance in the victories and lead the nation in worship, and be one of the first to die because of rebellion and disobedience? Or are you going to make choices and think about them that are going to last, that are going to develop, that are going to bring success in your life? The choice is yours. We are going to make bad choices, but let's keep those to a minimum and learn from them instantly so we can spot them from a mile away the next time they try to rear up their wicked heads. And let's learn from our mistakes quickly so we can make more good choices than bad choices, so that the good will outweigh the bad. Have an amazing day. Now get up and make some great choices today and live a life worth living. Talk to you later. God bless you.